We have a really fun day planned today.
We sure do. Day tripping over to Destin. See if we can find some clear blue water over there.
Yeah, we actually stayed in Destin over the winter 2 winters ago, and we decided to go back right now because we thought we really want to see that emerald water, because you don't really get to see it over the winter very much really at all. Plus they had like a red tide thing going on while we were there.
Bad timing.
That kind of put a little bit of a damper on it.
Different story altogether there.
Yeah. But so we've packed up some things and we are going to drive over there from Gulf Shores. It's supposedly about a 2-hour drive, so we'll see what it's like with the traffic, but it's going to be a really nice drive over there, even so because it's right along the water. So I'll show you some of that footage. And then we will arrive to Destin. Chris is just finishing up the Berkey. We have our cooler packed. And we are off. We just crossed the border into Florida, and I think we're in Perdido Key, but the glimpse of the water that we were getting, it is just like a mirror. It is so calm today. So we decided to just park at one of the public beach access points and get out and show you, get a close-up of this water for you so you get to see it. And it's pretty early in the morning yet, so there aren't a lot of people out. So check this out. You hear that? That's the squeaky sand. I did try to tape it. They have squeaky sand. It's because it's so here. Powdery soft and.
But like where we're staying down at Gulf Shores, which isn't far from here at all, we're like a half hour away. There's no squeak.
There's no squeak where we are.
As soon as you cross into Florida, it starts to get squeaky.
And it's really powdery white. It was like that in Destin too. I remember that.
Yeah. Like that.
It's turning out to be a great morning so far. We didn't even get to Destin yet. There is Destin West RV campground. That's where we stayed. What do you think? Is it emerald enough for you?
Oh yeah, this is definitely meeting or exceeding expectations.
Oh, Chris is loving this.
Yeah, this is fantastic. This water is so clean and clear, and it's warm.
Yeah, and you can even see the pirate ship there, which is so cool.
Yeah.
And we found free public parking here. It was like super easy.
Yeah. We could have parked a lot closer than we did.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
Yeah.
So this is a nice little spot right here. It was called Noriega Public Beach Access, and not to be confused with Noriega. Yeah.
Did you just make that up?
No, I did not make that up. So, and you can see as the boats go by and create their wake, it gives you these really nice waves, but otherwise it's a very protected beach area. There are people snorkeling, even a great place for little kids. So this is like amazing. I can't even believe this for free parking, and oh. watch the phone with those wake waves. We're on the Destin side here. As you can see, right over that sand hill is where the real harbor is with all the boats and the restaurants and all that kind of stuff. And then there's the main bridge out there. Whoa! So this has pretty much turned into our very own little wave pool. And
yeah, it's pretty amazing.
oh, all those boats just went by, so it's
Some waves coming in right now.
a little bumpy. But what's really cool...
Leave the camera.
I know. What's...
Sacrifice yourself.
Stop it.
Keep the camera up.
What's really cool is last year Chris actually bought us little snorkel stuff. Now, we haven't actually figured out how to snorkel well.
No, I usually... so we're not very good at snorkeling.
Sorry.
Or even sitting in the water, apparently. Look at waves coming in.
Okay. But, so it acts like you're on a little wave pool, but also, what's
Yeah,
really...
change this up.
Here. Yeah, you be on the outside because you're bigger than me.
Okay.
Okay. And then, the other thing that's really cool is that we've been using our goggles, and we've been going up to these piles of rocks that are around here, and checking out all the fish. And there are some really cool ones.
Kinds of fish.
Like the
Yeah.
regular ones that you expect to see, like the yellowtails and stuff like that, but then we found some that were like, they're small, they were like only like this big, but they were bright blue, like super bright. It was really incredible. And so we saw a whole bunch of different species, of which I have no idea what their names are, but we also found a ton of little hermit crabs.
Yeah, they were really cute.
Which, yeah,
Took
they were
some
really
of them
cute.
up. Yeah, they were really cute.
So we are really enjoying ourselves right here. It's honestly like swimming in, I was telling Chris, it's like swimming in a little like fish tank, like a little aquarium, because you're swimming you're looking at all these rocks just like the fake ones that are in aquariums, and then they're full of fish. It's really, okay. So this is a really cool place if you get to Destin to come, and make sure you bring your goggles. Sometimes he even uses the flippers.
That's right.
Did you swim super fast?
Oh yeah, you covered some ground in these guys.
Well, we ended up staying at our first swimming hole a lot longer than we thought.
We are sufficiently fried. At least I am.
Yeah, I think that you are.
Good sun out there. A lot of good swimming, and well, we didn't snorkel, but we saw a lot of good fish.
We did. We ended up seeing some that were pretty big, and they were white with like gold dots on them. And then we saw some that were like half purple on the top. They were smaller, half purple on top and gold on the bottom. I mean, it was really incredible. And we have a ton of helicopters going overhead.
A lot of air traffic around this place.
Yeah, the Destin area, I mean, it's a hopping area between
the tourist helicopters, between the Air Force bases right nearby. There's a lot of stuff going on
right,
in the water and up above.
As so very often happens with us, we have completely changed plans. We were going to eat, it's like 5 o'clock once we got back to the truck, and we were going to eat at a restaurant that we had eaten at when we stayed in Destin almost 2 years ago. That was a really nice like paleo style, so it was easy for me to eat there. It's not always easy for me to try to find restaurants on the fly. It's just more hassle than it's worth usually. So that place is closed. It's not even there anymore. It was a completely different restaurant.
It's a gyro place.
Yeah, it was a gyro place.
That ain't gonna fly.
Yeah, so instead we have decided that, you know, we got enough sun for the day, and the color of the water has completely changed now because there's some cloud cover. So you're going to notice that it's not that real emerald anymore that we enjoyed all day long. So we are actually going to just drive home. It's 2 hours. We'll be home by 7. I made dinner last night enough to have leftovers for today, just thinking in case we decided to drive back and have dinner, we would have that option. And that is what we have decided to do. On our way out of Destin, I'm going to take some footage of the bridge leaving Destin going on to Okaloosa Island so that you can see. I will be on the side where all the pontoon boats are, and so you'll be able to see. It's really cool because they have different things set up there out in the water just to cater to those people who are on boats and just kind of chilling in that area, because it looks to be a pretty shallow area. So enjoy that footage, and thanks for joining us with our Destin visit, and we'll see you in the next video.